Hi, I'm Stephen Haltman, and with us today we have a very important scientist that worked with Edwin Hubble. Tell us your name and tell us about your project.
Hi, my name is Emery, and I was working on the discovery of Cepheid variables beyond the Milky Way. So, the Cepheid variable, if you need to know, is a type of star that pulsates radially, varying in both temperature and diameter, which provides a brightness change. This can be used to define period and amplitude.
Wow, that's really interesting. What were you guys trying to find?
So, we were building on the prior discovery of Cepheid variables. Edwin was able to derive the distance of the Andromeda galaxy, which at the time was referred to as Andromeda Nebula. By doing this, it set the boundaries of the Milky Way galaxy and proved that our galaxy is actually not just the only one in the universe.
What a monumental task. Where did this project or experiment occur?
So, the project actually occurred in Mount Wilson Observatory, which is in California, during the time of 1922 to 1923.
What an interesting time to have been working on this. What other significant events were happening around the world at that time?
So, this is actually pretty interesting. One of the things is that Joseph Stalin was actually appointed General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Soviet Communist Party. Then there was also the British Empire, which they were at their peak and actually controlled 1/4 of the world's population, which meaning that 1 in 4 people actually lived under the British rule. Then, as well as there was the Ottoman Empire, which was abolished after 600 years.
With you, and I know the great Edwin Hubble worked on this, but who else was involved in the project?
So, Edwin and I actually used data from fellow scientists such as Festo Slipher and as well as Milton L. Humanson. And Edwin was able to find the proportions of these galaxies from their data.
Oh, interesting. With all those great scientists working all together and with each other's data and information, what was your role in the project?
So, my role was that I was somewhat of an intern for Edwin. So, I helped him in his theories behind the discovery and helped him in studying the data, which actually led to his major discovery.
Wow, that's what a big task that actually is on such a project of this magnitude. What impact did this project have on the physics community?
It actually had a pretty major impact on our community. So, his discovery fundamentally changed in how we view our galaxy now. Without this discovery, we could never have understood the expanding universe and have much less of an accurate way to judge the distance.
Having heard all of these points about this great project, I can't help but ask, why did Edwin Hubble never win the Nobel Prize?
So, this is actually a very common question that I'm always asked, and the answer is actually pretty simple. The Nobel Prize in Physics did not recognize astronomy, which, even though astronomy had great impacts on astrophysics, Edwin Hubble was never considered for the Nobel Prize in his lifetime.
What a travesty that is, his great accomplishments. Well, I really appreciate you being here today with us, and we've learned a lot, and thank you for thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
All right, see you next week.